Okay.
We're sorry. You must first dial a 1 or 0 when calling this number.
Is that recording over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, hi Doug.
Hi, how'd you know it was me? I'm on the wrong phone number.
Oh, I'm psychic.
Oh, okay. You're a sidekick to who?
Hopalong Cassidy.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
You're in,
Veona?
you're in Veona's room and we're videoing this conversation, so.
Oh, great.
You got your hair combed?
Yeah, I just came from the bathroom. I was going to go down and get my mail, but I combed my hair so I'd be, so it'd see me in the room. Oh, forget it.
So do you have your hair combed,
Yeah.
Eldred?
Yes.
No, but we do it different. The last two Christmases, we called Eric in Berlin, and they go on, I don't know what the hell they go on.
That Skype?
We see him and he sees us at the same time we're talking, and then Edgar puts it on his cell phone and they put it on a tablet, and, you know.
Yeah.
So we're video conferencing with Eric every Christmas.
Yeah. I've done that with my son in Alaska, but he's up there in Florida, New York now.
Oh.
Do you know where Florida, New York is?
I think I heard of it.
Yeah.
It's probably,
It's up near Tuxedo.
oh, what, Tuxedo's close. There's a railroad station there.
Yeah.
And it's a hiking trail. I don't know if the trains go by it, but they hike from it.
Yeah. Are you texting me?
I'm not.
Oh.
Are you looking at me today, right now?
No, he can't see you now.
Oh.
I'll send it to him. I'll mail it to him.
Oh, I see.
It'll go by snail mail.
Yeah. Well, try to make sure you have a copy in your computer so it doesn't get lost in the mail.
Oh, I will, yeah.
I'm an ugly old woman.
No, you're not. You're my aunt.
Oh.
And it's my relatives.
Anyway, your aunt over here answered your question that you and Lyle were discussing on email.
Mary and Carl or what?
No, the road that you used to live on between Hubbard and Woodburn.
Oh, yeah. Is that Ingalls?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I never learned it. And I didn't remember who the hell owned our building.
Oh, okay, so you got my text or my email?
No, I went on the Google World.
Yeah, and it
And
had,
the copy I got wasn't Google World. It was some crappy thing that cartoon map that was way off.
oh,
You have to go for miles and miles to get to the next lane when it's only like a few houses apart, you know?
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, well, that wrecking yard in there is now Atlas Truck Parts, but yes, it's still there.
Yeah, well, it's a different name because it was Hosley,
Right.
Yeah.
and the kid used to once in a while come to high school. I don't know what he did,
Oh,
but I guess he started high school and he quit. And he showed up one time. I guess he was trying to restart high school, maybe at the lower grade or something. And I talked him into wrestling. And it just happens that Dad came by to watch the wrestling. So I was showing off. I was spinning him left and right, and he got mad at me because he couldn't do anything. And yeah, I remember those days. Veona came over and watched one of the bouts, the events, and they say, "Go fish!" And
Oh, yeah.
I'll want that.
yeah.
Yeah,
We had
I went through all that too. Everything but my real name. Yeah, when I was in school.
We had a guy in Fossil. His first name was Marlin, so everybody called him Fish too.
Oh, Marlon. Oh, yeah. Marlon Brando. And
Yeah.
how about our other cousins? Merlin and Shirley's brother.
Who?
Shirley's brother
Oh, Shirley's brother?
and Merlin.
No, Merlin was Dolores's brother.
Yeah, I know. I'm Lyle's brother. I lived with him, remember?
He lived with them. Eldred lived with them.
Oh, he did. With Dolores.
No, not with Dolores. No, with Merlin and Lyle.
Merlin
Oh,
and Lyle.
Well, yeah. You lived with them during the week and went to school. But then on weekends you came to our house.
Yeah, Hoffman Easy Vision Television.
Yep,
Of that.
yep. That's what they had.
Yeah, with the yellow glass in front.
Yep.
Oh, yes. That was-
That'll stop that ultraviolet light from coming at you.
Yeah,
That
so,
was
so
our
that
very-
made it a color TV, right?
That was the very first television we
Well, you
had.
got one color anyway.
Yeah. I said it made it a color TV, and he said, you got one color, the yellow glass.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That was our
No.
first television.
Well, yeah, you know, to this day, I put detergent in the bathtub when I take a bath.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I found one that doesn't bother me. It's that Boraxo or whatever the name is.
Oh,
Borax or this or
yeah.
whatever.
Borax.
That one
at
is
20
light and clear, liquid.
Do we need
now
a-
they changed to the oxygen one, so I've never tried the oxygen yet because I bought 2 gallons of the other stuff,
Yeah.
and that's been still lasting me. I put in the hand squirt bottle, and I give a couple of squirts into the bathtub.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
but I've been doing that all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I just walked out of the kitchen. You know what we had for dinner?
No, I was gonna ask you if it was ready.
Well, you can come over and have some. It's tuna and, what do you call those, noodles and peas and Campbell's mushroom soup.
So did you
You heard
put,
of that?
yeah, did you put that over toast?
No, that would be SOS.
Yeah.
You can have the mushroom soup. I don't want any part of it.
Oh, well, we got, yeah, we did it the way you did it, with the tuna and peas and mushrooms and noodles.
Yeah, well, you know, Mom never put mushrooms in it. You know that for a fact.
Oh, I didn't know that. You didn't use, what, cream of celery or something?
Maybe she used cream of celery, but no mushrooms.
No, I don't remember.
The speaker's back here. You turn him
Oh,
over and you
oh.
can't hear it.
Oh,
She turned you over so we couldn't hear you.
Oh, that's why I was getting dizzy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What it is, I tested one of each of the videotapes, and I can convert all of them.
Oh, good.
Have
Yeah.
And my 36 megapixel camera is not working out either because it jumps. So I have to design a whole new setup with a 1.5 pound weight on the bottom of the camera. So it wouldn't jump quite so much.
Yeah. So is that when you click the shutter it was jumping?
Yeah, it's still a mechanical shutter. Sony made a mistake on that. They put a high megapixel chip in, full frame, without the filter, which it's a superior camera, but and
Electronic shutter?
no electronic shutter, but it does movies, so that's an electronic shutter. So I don't understand what's happening unless they're really flapping that mechanical shutter.
Yeah.
I haven't tested it much on movies.
Yeah, well,
I
you
don't
could,
remember.
if it was running the mechanical for a movie, you'd hear it and feel it.
Yeah, well, if I feel it, it's not 36 megapixels.
Yeah.
That's the problem. So I'm redesigning it, and I can't get the weight because it's not at Home Depot. And I didn't want to pay the freight to get it over from on the mail.
No, that cost you a lot just to get a chunk of iron.
Yeah, especially I'm buying it for the weight, but it looks like I'm going to do that. And then the shape is slightly wrong, so I can't really build the machine I want because I have to work with wood, and and I'm working in an apartment, so I can't throw it around too much.
Well, I'm having that same trouble right now. I'm trying to rebuild the cabinets in Mom's old house, and we're working in 2 mobile homes, and we have nowhere to make sawdust at.
I still wish I lived in that mobile home.
Well, you can work in the mobile home. I work right on the rug.
Yeah.
I saw and drill right on the rug.
Yeah.
And then I vacuum it right after. And I get some of it up.
Yeah. I thought maybe you made Marlis vacuum it.
No, that's Irene.
Or Irene, yes, yeah. Sorry.
It would take too long for Marlis to come over and do it.
Yeah. And Irene would probably make your head sore after she got done thumping it, huh?
Yeah. No, I vacuum it, and then she comes right behind me and vacuum it again.
Yeah.
So it's taken care of. But
You don't-
I do it right on the rug.
You don't hang it out over the balcony and shake it?
Oh, no, we don't have a balcony.
Oh.
We have bay windows, but no balcony.
Oh.
The balcony is in the back. It's called fire escape.
Yeah. Well, that works too.
Yeah, no, but they probably call the cops.
So the only real video I've taken with the camera so far is I got a big long shot of the concert put on by Lincoln City Pops Orchestra. Are you interested in having that?
Well, I'll splice it in. What the hell? You need a little variety.
Yeah, it's called the Lincoln City Pops, but you remember Lincoln City over there at the beach, don't you? It's the first town you come into if you go to the beach from Salem. Anyway, that's not important, but
Oh, yeah, I was looking at the map on Portland because I was trying to find Hubbard because Lyle wanted to know that Ingalls Lane,
yeah,
and I saw it a couple of years ago, and you can see the farm on the opposite side of the road.
yeah,
House went down, and I could get it this time, and there's probably the computer's bugged to hell, and somebody's favorite companies get to access it and cutting out Google or something.
Yeah.
I didn't get the Google thing. I got a cartoon map.
oh, okay. Well, I got a quick question on your phone number. Your phone number there that's a 263, is that your house number?
263.
347-263-0125.
No, that would be the cell, and that's hardly on.
Oh, okay. Well, next
That
time,
only goes on when we go out of the house.
okay. The next time you turn that on, you're gonna get a text message from me letting you know the name of that road is Ingalls.
Yeah. Okay. I got it from that cartoon anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, it's ridiculous how horrible that thing was.
Yeah, some of that stuff is.
Yeah, but what I got the good Google map with the actual pictures from space.
Yeah, yeah. But those, and the other problem is they only update those about every other year.
Well, I don't care about that. I mean, I'm not going to stand there waving my arm for a year.
Well, I gotta tell you a story. I was on the telephone with my son up in Alaska, and he had an old school bus out in his yard, out parked beside the house. And I was on Google Earth looking and trying to find his house, and he was helping me go up the road, you know, to help find it. And I said, "Oh, there it is, I see the bus." And so I told his boy to go out and stand on the bus and wave to see if I can see him. He was on his way out and his dad stopped him.
Well, I was looking over my street, and I got the sidewalk in front of the building is all torn up. I've never seen that. I must have been at work when they tore it up, and then probably laid concrete, or maybe before I moved in here.
Yeah. Like I said, those pictures are really old, some of them.
Yeah. Well, that I don't care. You still got the, you can recognize the buildings
Yeah.
and stuff, and they're all. Oh, by the way, take pictures of your trailer and stuff like that in case something happens, and.
Yeah. If I decide to throw a match on it, I'll know what to claim.
Well, don't even say things like that, because. But that's the other thing too. You can take, sometimes you just make a sweep around the room. And
Yeah.
you say, oh, I forgot to claim that in the fire.
Yeah. My son's business is fire and fire and water damage restoration, and
No,
he's.
I thought he'd be back to the unfrozen north, from the unfrozen north.
Yeah, that's what his business is in Alaska, because us dumb people from the lower 48 go live up there in the summertime and then forget to turn our water off and move back down to the.
And they freeze and break, yeah.
It freezes and then next spring it breaks.
Yeah, and if they didn't cut off the electricity, it pumped a lot of water.
Yeah, it does. He said one place he did, the water running down the stairway was a foot thick.
Yeah.
The ice.
We had it here in I had it on 6th Avenue and about 47th Street, the 4th floor, had Model 50 computers in there, and a pipe broke. And you could see icicles in the window, and from above that.
Yeah.
And it did a lot of damage. I guess it was weekend, and the cold was so great that it broke the pipes, and probably people weren't around or couldn't turn it off in time.
Yeah.
But we have in a modern building, modern heated building,
Yep.
way down here in southern New York City, and not like up in Alaska.
Not like it is in northern New York City, huh?
Well, New York City's down to about Madrid, Spain or something.
Yeah.
It's not very far north.
Yeah. I was amazed at how much warm temperatures you were having.
Oh, we haven't, I haven't seen snow yet.
Yeah. We saw it once. It snowed enough to show on the ground, and then it was gone within an hour.
Yeah. some reason, and he went along the Columbia River. Because he likes to go and watch the train shows or something. If there was some kind of train exhibit, model trains.
Yeah. Well, he should have got a hold of me, because I could have beamed right on over to Portland and gone with him.
Yeah, we could have had seen him. What was the matter with him to not come by?
Well, he doesn't know where you live or anything.
Well, he could have got my phone number from you.
He goes all over the country. He doesn't even know that I lived in Oregon.
Well, you have my phone. You have my writing address, my living address.
You have Grandma's email address, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't even know what a computer is.
I don't want to know.
Oh, that's okay.
Well, if he was that close, you were going to kick him in the butt for not coming by here.
Or at least give us a call so we can go find him.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, you'd have to go and find him. But he goes all over the United States, and we don't know it until he comes home a lot.
Oh.
He'll call us and say, "Can you go and pick up a mail? I got a package sitting on the front door." And so we go over to Brooklyn and open his door and put it inside and wash all his dishes for him, and then leave. Because there's always the kitchen,
He doesn't have a girlfriend that does that?
Huh?
Not a live-in girlfriend?
Oh no, he's flying all over the United States.
I know, but
Didn't
he.
even know he went to Portland until he was ready to leave.
Yeah, but he's supposed to have a live-in girlfriend. He leaves home to take care of his place.
No, he still's got a mother that will come over when he makes a phone call.
Oh.
So, anyway, it's been a while since I got all of the tapes, and they're all safe, but I can do them all. So, when I say that is if my one video camera holds up. The digital tape standard definition camera, I only have one of those.
Yeah.
And it already was working bad. I don't know if Eric damaged it or what.
Yeah, well, quit
I got it to work again. But
Yeah, quit throwing it against the wall.
No, I don't do that.
Aye.
I've never broken a camera in my life, except one.
Yeah.
I dropped it with a long lens from the back of the couch, and I broke the mount, and that's the only camera I ever broke in my life.
Yeah. I was going to let you know some of those videotapes that you have there.
Yeah, it contains Veona.
What? She's listening. She's listening.
What?
No, does some of the videotapes contain Veona?
No, they contain some of the rock masses Jeff and I exploded.
Oh, you guys did some dynamiting?
Yeah. And so I'm real anxious to see those.
Well, if you tell me which one, I had to make up my own titles for him. You don't have any.
No, he
serial
didn't. He
numbers
didn't.
or
He
titles
doesn't.
or anything.
He doesn't even know which one it is.
Yeah, well, is it Alaska or is it Belize or?
No, it's Condon, Oregon. It's when we lived in Condon and Fossil.
Oh. Yeah, I missed the old neighborhood. I missed Dowd Street.
Yeah, well, that's
I
all.
keep imagining you guys live in Dowd Street and plum trees in the backyard of
Yeah.
the shed.
Yeah, you ate them until they got too ripe, then they become ammunition. You start throwing them.
Oh, well,
What was that?
The plum tree in the back of your house. But Betty was looking at mobile homes for sale, and she found one back on Oswald Street, back where Orville lived. Do you remember that street?
I don't remember, but I know it's up Troudt Street, 1 or 2 blocks away or something.
Yeah, just 1 block away.
Yeah. No, I never seen him in his house, and somebody probably just pointed up the road and said, "Oh, Orville lived there."
Yeah.
I one picture of Orville. I took one picture, and he got mad. He didn't want any pictures of him, but I didn't erase it.
Yeah.
I have one picture of him, and it wasn't, that good. It was when my Retina 3 Big C.
Yeah.
Big C, it was the big lens.
Oh, the video camera that you replaced for this one I have,
Yeah.
what kind of a touch screen does that have on it? Is it capacitance or resistance?
I don't know what it is, but all the touch screens are crap. That's why Sony doesn't use them.
Oh, because this touch screen just wouldn't recognize my finger on it at all.
Yeah, no, it's a big problem, especially the 300. See, I got the 20HG, and that's the big boy with the big hard disk drive.
Yeah.
And then I got the low end 300, and then the 4. The first digit is a generation.
Yeah.
Well, you got the 40, and I got 241s, twin 41s.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I found out, I picked up a touch pen from the computer store. It's their advertisement, and one end of it is the soft rubber end, and the other end is for touching a screen like's on your GPS. And
There's probably a nylon type rounded smooth tip.
no, this is just it's a metal tip, but it's very smooth and rounded. And,
Yeah,
and
as long as it's rounded. I'm always afraid to use those on a screen, but
yeah, but it sure
what they
works.
for.
It sure works on that video camera.
Yeah, what I do is on the 300. Oh boy, if I give it to anybody, they might smash it in the wall. Those cameras are really great, except the touchscreens are no good. Now you got to remember, and I never remembered as long as I used them, that when they're focusing like on the background and the parade, go and touch somebody's face in the front, because it's a touchscreen for focusing.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. You touch where their face is. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, so use that once in a while, and then even if you're not looking at it, go and touch the face on the screen or something.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to.
I never did that, and I reviewed a lot of the parades, and it's focused on the beautiful trees in the background.
Well, that was the biggest part. Grandma had something to say. What were you saying? No. Okay.
I was just gonna tell him I have to walk with a walker now.
Well, I fell in May, and I couldn't even get home. I was walking fine after I fell. I was walking around with my leg rolled up, and 2 ladies each independently offered me bandages, and then I said no, but then one of them my knee wouldn't stop leaking, so I went to the first one and said, "So I'll take you up on that bandage," and I sent Irene to get it, and she said something about, I got to take care of my baby. I don't know, she got nervous about it. She didn't want disease or anything.
Yeah.
I want disease on me because, it's an accident. It's not from a disease.
Yeah, but you never know what the public has.
Huh?
You never know what the public has.
Yeah. Well, anyway, she didn't want to give up a bandage because she has a baby. It's irrational. But
Yeah.
I went over to
Oh,
I said, you got new queen, potentially.
yeah.
They thought that was the day that I fell. Anyway,
And you're supposed to be old enough, you know better.
not when I'm looking for the goddamn entrance to the park, and I get blocked off by other people, and I have to step on and off the curb.
Yeah, and you were probably texting on your cell phone too.
Yeah, and watching porn.
Yes, exactly.
Screen on the side. Anyway, I was fine. There's no trouble, but I got the lady says, oh, "Okay, do you want both of them?" Because she was carrying two. She was tourists from England.
Oh,
And I said, no, thanks. I refused it the first time because I didn't think I needed it. But if I'm going to put my pant leg back down again, I have to stop the leak.
yeah.
So I said, I'll take one of them, but you might fall. So so I used that, and I bent my knee before I put the bandage on because you don't want to bend and rip it off again.
Yeah.
So now I knew something's going to go bad. So we had our McDonald's or Burger King in Battery Park down there because we were going by it at home here on the way out, and in Eden Battery Park, where you took that ferry to the
Yeah.
statue. Yeah, and I put my legs out, my pant leg down, and we had a sandwich, and I says, we better go straight home, because of that fall, and I couldn't make it home. I got out of the subway, and I couldn't walk anymore.
Hmm.
So I sat in McDonald's, their picture windows on the ledge, and
Yeah.
we always sit there.
So did you fill McDonald's ketchup dispenser while you were leaking?
No, I couldn't, but they're a little squeamish. But anyway, I sat there and I told Irene, go home and bring me 2 canes.
Oh,
So she came back with 2 canes, and I got home, and for a couple of weeks I was on 2 canes, and I ordered these European crutches. They're really great. You study them. They're a pair for $25. Maybe if you get a pair at $25, $65 or something, and if you pay,
yeah.
$35 for the stuff, it mailed to you free.
Yeah.
I bought 2 pairs of those. I bought a chair cane, and I bought a half dozen folding canes, because for the price of 3, I get a half dozen
Right.
if you buy them in bulk, and they shipped it to me. Otherwise, I'd have to. If I bought 3 and shipped them,
Yeah.
I paid for shipping. It's the same thing as getting a 6 on discount and free shipping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I get home, I'll look up those European crutches.
Yeah. Okay. It's got a little U shape to grab the forearm.
Yeah. And they only come up to under the elbow. They're just on your forearm.
Yeah. It's really great. I can run in those. Well,
So you're still using them? You're still up on a cane or a crutch?
I'm using one. The reason is every time I get off the canes, I tear something in my legs.
Oh.
And when it tears, it doesn't heal.
Yeah, that's what happens when we get old.
Yeah.
If I'd known old age was this bad, I'd lived it first.
No, what was that saying? Youth is wasted on the young.
Yeah.
Well,
Because they just waste it. And then when you really need it, you don't have it.
Yep.
Well, anyway, I really highly recommend that $25.65. The white tops. If you get the blue canes, they give you the premium price on that. They just want to they have to make money.
okay. Oh, Ruby's down there sitting in line already.
Yep. We're getting a shot of your room here.
Oh yeah, get my bed too.
I did.
You did?
Yep. It went across your bed, and then down the hall there's the bathroom.
All right.
We can see the open door. Then there's a little bit of a kitchenette right over here. And the TV's back behind us. Okay, we'll cut it off.
Okay. Oh, Ruby's down there sitting in line already.
Yep. We're getting a shot of your room here.
Oh yeah, get my bed too.
I did. Cut it off.